person is bringing in 5 and 6 figures a month in their team building. And the moment that we have proof of that kind of success, our company will explode. And hopefully someone on your team or yourself will be part of that explosion. The beautiful thing is that even if that person is underneath you somewhere on that team, if they explode, you explode with them. That's the beauty of our system. When we announce something like we're going to Texas, when we announce something like, hey, we're going to Southern California or wherever we are going to, be proud of the fact that as we grow, and as long as your team is growing, you are going to be able to take advantage of that. Okay? So remember, it was so funny because yesterday at dinner, me, my son, my wife, my kids, and Austin Weber, who's one of my son's best friends, we were talking, and we were talking about this one guy that became a billionaire in this Bitcoin world. He's one of the first people that went into Bitcoin. He became a billionaire in Bitcoin, but he made the money so fast, so easy that he's not really that good a person. He's sort of, and I said, yeah, because in your life, if you make money so fast, so easy, sometimes you don't appreciate it. I'm 30 years in this business. I appreciate every last dime that I make, guys. I grew up poor. So I grew up in apartment complexes and poor. So I didn't know what Christmas was until I was actually in college. You know what I'm saying? So I never seen a gift before until I was like in college, and I had a girlfriend got me a gift. I never got one from my parents because we didn't have money to do that. And I grew up an only child. I didn't have brothers and sisters to be poor. I was poor alone. And so the thing is that, when we work hard for our money, okay, we appreciate every last dime and everything that we have. I worked really hard. My parents worked really hard when they lost their country. This month we're celebrating, Asian Pacific Heritage Month. And for those of people in the real estate world, I'm going to be featured on the National Berkshire Hathaway magazine this week for that. And so they're interviewing me and all that kind of stuff. But it feels proud that I got a call from the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway asking me if it was okay to feature me. And so he had me answer all these questions and everything today earlier. And the thing is that, it makes me proud to be able to work so hard and to be able to give my family something I never got, and I want everyone to understand something is that you all have the ability to give our company 5-6 hard years of your life, because you know what we're going to give you is we hope to give you the ability to find that financial freedom that's going to last you for the rest of your life. And this is the true story. I just came to my mom. My mom wasn't feeling well. My father passed a couple of years ago, and my mom wasn't feeling very well on Mother's Day, so I couldn't visit her on Mother's Day. So today I went and visited my mom with my kids for Mother's Day and brought her some flowers and some cake. And as we were sitting there, my mom said to my kids, when I pass away, and she's older now, and she said, when I pass away, I have a house for every single one of you. And that's what we just spoke about today. My son's on, he's hearing it. She said, I have a house for every one of you. The amazing thing is that my mom lost everything when her country was lost. When she came to America at 40 years old, she only had her underwear. Okay, she had no money whatsoever. And you know what the first thing she did the first month that she was in America? She went and signed up for a community college. The very first month she went and signed up for a community college. She was a college professor in Vietnam. Okay, she was a successful college professor in Vietnam. When she lost her country and came to America, she had to register for junior college all over again. She got her associate's degree from Sacramento City College, Then she got accepted to Sac State, got her bachelor's degree, her master's degree from Sac State when she was 44 or 45, 46. She got her doctorate degree from Sac State after that. And she became a practicing licensed clinical social worker with her own clinic by the time she was like in her 50s. Can you imagine starting over at 40 and then becoming a doctor in your 50s? And that's where I get a lot of my work ethic from, because I saw that she had to struggle. She lost her all. She had to struggle, and we were broke until she became a doctor in America. And now that she's in her 70s, she managed to make a career of herself where she was able to save up in real estate and buy these homes paid off. And so when she said that when I pass away, right now I'm getting rental income, but when I pass away, each of you will have a house. And she said that to my 4 kids. That's the type of legacy that we want to give to our family. What my kids know, as I told my kids myself, I said, even though grandma has an inheritance for you guys, it's supposed to be me, but I told them I don't need it. So I told her to give everything to you guys. But at the same time, even myself and my wife, we have an inheritance for my kids. Every kid, if something happens to me or my wife, I'm leaving shopping centers to them. I'm leaving commercial real estate to them. I'm leaving office buildings to them, and I'm leaving a company, and hopefully by that time my company is $1 billion company I'm leaving to them. Every one of you in this company has the ability to create that legacy. We as a company, when you build a team in our company, no matter what happens to you, as long as your team is alive and kicking our company, and you're part of our company when you've passed, then we have this legacy that we're going to pass on to your family. So whatever you're making as a residual income in our company, even if you're no longer on this planet, we're going to give it to your loved ones and who you put as your beneficiaries. Is it worth working 5, 6 hard years in this business to be able to have that? Absolutely, it's worth it, because you know what? The vast majority of the people, out there, when they leave, they don't leave enough to the people that they left. Okay? And that's what we're teaching all of you guys to do, is create something that you can leave to the ones that you love. Okay? So guys, that's why it's such a big announcement that, hey, we're going to be in Texas for our kickoff next week on Thursday. Not this Thursday, guys. Next week on the 20th at the Renaissance Marriott over there in Austin. Okay? If your people can come in live, if you're in Texas or close to Texas, make a drive to that event so we can meet with you. All right? We're looking for our key leaders. I'm also going to be down there to sign our first office lease in Texas. All right? It is serious, guys. All right? So let's go ahead and get serious about this, because if you're serious with us now, and you're serious 5 years from now and 10 years from now, I have no doubt that we're going to do great things together, okay? So I'm excited, and I'm going to turn this time back over to Doug.
Thanks, Robert. Appreciate you, man. I'm excited to take just a few minutes. I know Pitt's got some neat stuff he's going to go over, but I wanted to kind of respond. One of the questions we have in our feedback line is folks not understanding which trainings are for which groups of people. And because we have so many trainings we offer at PWM, I think there's value to talking a little bit about the expectations behind each different training platform that we have. And this is something that's reiterated when you